Trammell hits 40 points last night. Nicholas Kemp now day-to-day, and Michigan State did some damage on the power play.
Underway in here tonight. Notre Dame in their traditional look. The Irish, they really played a strong game last night. Right in, a chance, and they test Pearson as Russell, Martone, and Strable go right to it. And Notre Dame, that's Cole Brown in there, wrapping up the Michigan State player in there. And the Spartans, that first line, Fred, we talked about it last night. It'll be a theme tonight, how good they are and how productive they are. And temperatures getting a little hot down on the ice here on the opening shift, just 27 seconds into this hockey game.
And Adam Nightingale starts that big line, that #1 line. And they're so sound.
Nielsen goes down. Battle continues along the far side wall there. Coming 3 now to Romani. Anthony Romani. Owen West had a scoring touch as of late. They're going to blow it dead because as soon as the helmet comes off, and it did there on that hot shot, they blow the play down with that helmet off of the goaltender, Luke Pearson.
And that's what happened last night, too, with the Michigan State goal that didn't count after a whistle. The shot by O'Connell had knocked the strap loose on Nicholas Kemp's helmet, and this time it's Luke Pearson takes one right in the Golden Dome. Luke Pearson, heading into last night, had not played a game since going back-to-back against defending Western Michigan champion, the Western Michigan champs. And this is Luke Pearson before the game, 25-year-old graduate student from Yale, and he just likes to get in a little groove.
I'm all for getting in a little groove too, but that is not common. You don't see goalies doing that often. And our camera crew caught that last night. It was all over Twitter as well. And goalies like relief pitchers, in my opinion, a rare breed. A tip in front. It's shot in from the circle. It's Martone that let it go. The screen would not allow Pearson to see it. And Michigan State on the board. 1-0.
Well, it doesn't matter who's in the circle. It's face-off possession for the Spartans. And Van Sage's job is to get as close to Pearson as possible without his skates touching the blue paint. And he wins 2 out of every 3 games. So important, and the Spartans have done it on such a consistent basis this season.
And this is a team, as we've seen in Nightingale's tenure, for 19 for Notre Dame. He had 7 shots last night. There's Strable back out with Martone. Martone, good defensive work in there by Werner, coming back in toward the goal. That one leaked through into the corner. Now, Jarecki ahead for Tiernan. Shouty shoots and a stop. Bobble and then covered by Pearson. And here we go again. In the corner, that's Tommy Manisto in there with the Michigan native Michael Skirmerhorn. And these two teams, very short fuses to begin this hockey game here tonight.
Well, Skirmerhorn's a big one too, 6 feet, 220 pounds, but he locks up with Tommy Manisto. A little stumble by Jaden Kerr, and Shouty's thinking shot all the way, knowing Manisto with that speed is coming in from the right side. My advice to any players on the 6 other teams in the Big Ten is don't get into a Greco-Roman wrestling match with Tommy Manisto.
Power play at 28%. Notre Dame's been really good the last half dozen games. Here's Werner with a shot gloved and held by Trey Augustine, who made 37 stops last night.
These are 2 of the best face-off men in the Big Ten. Strable 15 and 11 last night. Danny Nelson 13 and 10, and Nelson.
Mastro Domenico up top. Kumlin steps into one. Augustine made the stop. Rebound chance punched away by Augustine. He's ready to shoot if they bring him back up. Didn't like what he saw there. Mastro Domenico looking for a tip. There's Bemis, and that was 7 seconds left in the power play, Fred.
On the rush, the drop back shot, and Trey Augustine, his skating is part of what separates him. Look at the push, and he Notre Dame has to limit the chances they give the Spartans on the power play.
There's O'Connell, backhander, stopped by Pearson. We got another penalty. A slash is being called. Coming in from the back, says Jonathan Sat. Might know a thing or two about it. Left point now West. 45 and counting remaining in the minor penalty to Henry Nelson. Pearson doing a good job in there. A lot of traffic in front. He's found it. Henry Nelson's a free man. He goes across the ice to the bench, and they get Femus out there to go to work here on the power play now. Bloomlin right on the tape of Femus. Easy entry. Pumpto turned over. Barnhill cannot get it out. Brown kept it in. Kumlin back to Brown now. Brown cross ice. Look, chance. They score. Mastro Domenico jumped on from the point, and a beautiful backdoor look by Brown to Mastro Domenico. We're tied at 1.
All the movement to the right of Trey Augustine, and Mastro Domenico releases right there. All the focus, all the puck watching by the Spartans was on Brown and company, and then he gets it across. And Mastro Domenico does not make the mistake. Short side.
So now Riker Lee, watched by Slaggert. Matt Baskell. Now Martone loves to rip one from there off the left shoulder of Pearson, and he's got it with 1:07 to go on the man advantage.
Yeah, Porter Martone set up on the left flank.
Anthony Romani. Go west, one-timer deflected wide of the target. Nielsen, one over there that shot it. Now Romani in front to Lindstrom. That one is into the netting. That's exactly what they wanted. Just went a little bit too high. Lindstrom, of course, dealt with a lot of injuries in his career. Look out, bad play there. Here's a giveaway, and now Carter Slaggert dashing in on Augustine, and Trey Augustine freezing that one. Carter Slaggert dashed his way up the middle. Extracurricular after the whistle, but a glorious chance for Carter Slaggert.
Well, Carter Slaggert was out playing the other point man, and as they tried to slip it across to O'Connell.
Henry Nelson. He gives it away to Shouty. Now Martone waited. Shouty with a chance. Couldn't get much on it. Skirmerhorn trying to take this one in tight on Trey Augustine. Good job from the Traverse City product here in the state of Michigan. Second Traverse City player to come from their program up north here in northern Michigan. Sure did. Here's an attempt from Muzzatti. Muzzatti. Follow-up chance. Now Cole Brown. They want it. They shoot. Rebound. Muzzatti there. Brown couldn't get to it. Was knocked off his stick. Henry Nelson looking for a tip there. Well, there's a puck that went right in. Augustine Knuble there. And Knuble's still down.
That is the end of the first period. Your
Charlie
score,
Swayman flat out
Michigan
gave him a
State 1,
two-hander
Notre
right in
Dame
the back.
1.
As the opening period here comes to an end, Fred.
Well, Michigan State scores first again. Brock Sheehan told us before the game, you know, earlier in the season when we were fragile, that might have been an issue. There you see Michigan State out of that flow. One of the reasons Luke Pearson, the starting goalie for the Irish, every opportunity he had, shut the play down, get a whistle. Defense. Irish were on the kill for almost 5 minutes in the first period. That's not a recipe for success against this Michigan State team.
8 shots on the power play for Michigan State in that opening period, 1 for 3. For MSU, there are those numbers there up top of your screen now. Riker Lee. He fires a bullet up top. The Wizard pulls the string on Pearson, who did not have his goal stick, and a beautiful bullet up in the corner for Lee.
Oh, there's power play formation, then there's freelancing. The shot by Martone knocks the stick right out of the hands of Pearson. So his stick's in the corner. Riker Lee, little pull and drag. And he realizes, hey.
Lindstrom as they'll change up and get Nielsen's line back up. 2 minutes into period 2. 2-1 Michigan State. 16-11, the shots on goal here in the game. 2-1 MSU leads it. Sagi able to get a piece of that. Riker Lee wins the race in front. And Vansagi with a chance and a follow-up with Nielsen. He puts it in. Pearson couldn't get it. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, Notre Dame does not want to go up and down the ice and trade chances. Would have been an icing. And the great speed of the first forechecker in, Riker Lee, able to produce the offensive chance. Pearson not able to cover the rebound. And Nielsen is double.
Yep.
Correction, major penalty
So as
review.
he goes to the net against Patrick Geary, and then Caden Lidstrom comes in.
Yep.
And right on the left side of Cole Knubel's head, let's get another look. Is the head targeted? So here are some of the things that the ref.
After video review, Michigan State's number 28 has been assessed a 5-minute major and game misconduct for checking to the head. Due to this being occurring before the scoring of the goal, we have no goal on the play. And the clock is reset to 18 minutes and 26 seconds.
So there you have it. Trying to get it by Fisher. Good play there to keep it in. Now Cole Knubel scoring on the power play last night in this end of the rink. There's a shot. Mazzotti in front. Getting in front of Augustine. Kenny Nelson leaves it. Good step from Tiernan. Shouty. Great poke check. Shouty shorthanded. Shoots up high. 20 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Brown turns, shoots, missed it, was going high glove. Kuhnlund up top to Jursev and does, knocked down by Eric Nielsen. It was Nielsen that scored that for a short time gave Michigan State a 3-1 lead, but it came off, of course, for the major. Here comes Martone, penalty coming, Martone in, Pearson, it went in! It went in, it bounced in, and now they've got that 3-1 lead again. This one will count. Porter Martone, his second in this game.
This is just the sheer strength of Porter Martone. He starts the play with a steal and then cuts off the defenseman trying to catch him. And with one hand on the stick, is still able to deliver a one-handed backhand. And that is why Porter Martone is going to be playing with the big boys, I would think, before this.
Carter Slaggert now, West. Couple of Indiana products trying to stuff that one in. Mazzotti got another chance.
Hill period, roles reversed here in the second. Irish have to capitalize though.
Look at the numbers, 1 for 4, 13 shots they put on. They had 8 on the 5-minute major. 8 penalties on Michigan State so far in this game. We still got 6.5 to go in the second and the third to come. Cole Knubel, rink-wide feed. Good job, Manisto. Look out, this kid can fly. Here comes Manisto, shorthanded, shoots, and he scores! The flying Finn does it again! A shorthanded goal, and he blows it by Pearson.
Tommy Manisto, his speed is off the charts. I think his stick is underrated. Look at there, he's in the lane, pokes it away from Mazzotti. He's off to the races, and you can see Manisto looking to his left. He's wondering, how much time do I have before Fisher gets there? He let the shot go at the very last second and beat Pearson cleanly for the shorty.
We talked with him the other day, and he kept mentioning his favorite all-time Finnish player, Teemu Selanne, who was known as the Finnish Flash, and he was gone in a flash there like he was a couple of weeks ago on an empty net goal to seal that win. massive goal, shorthanded tally, 3-goal lead here now. Notre Dame now looking to get something. Augustine couldn't get over there, and Bemis pings one in off the pipe, and it's a 4-2 game now.
Well, terrific answer by Panofimas and the Irish. He's had a bit of an adjustment to the college game in terms of size, speed, and strength. And the no-look pass from the angle. Mastro Domenico going down to one knee, a la Brett Hull.
Yes, sir. Get him right back out there, right? Comes Romani trying to get through, and good challenge by Pearson, and then a follow-up from Russell, and he had to be quick. 2 for 4, 9 shots now. Martone looking for a hat trick there.
Well, again right now.
Clean win at the dot. Martone's got it on his stick. They go to the bumper to Russell. Puck came free. Gathered in by Riker Lee. Martone in front, looking for Van Sage. Karam's all the way out. Final 20 seconds now. Van Sage able to slow it up, gets it free. O'Connell, second group now on the power play. West snaps one in, and he continues to be red hot from a goal-scoring standpoint. Up top to make it 5-2 with 1:02 to go in the period.
It's just been since the new year that Owen West has earned himself a position on this Michigan State power play, clean zone entry, and you have to have quick feet walking across the blue line, get to the middle, and Owen West knows that the Spartans just keep finding ways to hit the back of the net at the other end.
Matt Baskel now. Under 10 to go in the period. Mastro Domenico picked his pocket, ties it up in the corner. Time will wind down and tick down. And after 40 minutes, Michigan State with 5 on the board. 123 will carry over in the power play. They've got a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, and they're going to be tough to beat now, as we know. Spartans really good when they lead after 18-1 on the season. Michigan State has dominated the faceoff circle.
Underway here in the third period, Michigan State.
Although that can all change.
Yep, it can. Here's a chance on Luke Pearson. Have to start here. Fred's talking. Irish shooting, tip goes wide with Jursev. Fisher looking for Jovanovic. Danny Nelson, here's Cole Knuble. Knuble gets in, comes in. Augustine made the stop. Cole Knuble denied, showing his speed, couldn't get it home.
Looking at some different line combinations out right.
Ashel Oliver, here's Russell. Russell knocked down by Fisher, gets up, shoots. Sutter Mazzotti. Martone on to Russell. Russell, Stramel shoots. Save Pearson. Follow-up chance looking for the hat trick for Martone. And Pearson stopped him. Sturback shoots off the goal stick. MSU trying to put another one past Luke Pearson. Good stick. Good challenge, Sturback. Russell shoots. Another stop. Loose. Score! Porter Martone. There's the hat trick. And here come the hats onto the ice in One Arena.
Number 20 on the season from the 19-year-old from Peterborough, Ontario, 6th overall draft pick of Philadelphia. And he just does not have bad puck touches. And today, his puck touches are going into net. Whether it's puck protection, little chip ahead, but Matt Baskel or that was Maxim Sturbeck, has been so good today at anticipating, jumping up, knowing he's got support behind him. And Russell lets it go, and it's just a case of Porter Martone with a nose for the net, digs it free, quick backhand, nothing Luke Pearson can do. The season.
Yep.
Many leagues.
Yep. Here's Brennan Ali now, comes in, shoots under save Augustine, puck loose. They protect the house, Sturbeck. Good job in there by Ali, trying to pick the pocket of Sturbeck.
Good job by Sturbeck's partner Geary, too, to take away Cole Knubel's stick. There's no way he was getting it on the rebound.
Knubel shoots, didn't get through. Mastro Domenico there got on Jarecki. Here comes Jarecki with Manisto. Manisto will go to the net. Jarecki shoots and scores! Griffin Jarecki snaps it short side. Michigan State with 7 on the board with 5:25 to go in the game.
Griffin Jarecki has got the speedy Tommy Manisto with him. Just battles through the check of the defenseman. As Manisto gives it to him, Fisher has to respect Manisto on the wing, and that gives Griffin Jarecki time. And he sees that maybe Luke Pearson cheating a bit, looking for the pass. There was room short side, and the left shot. Jarecki beats him on the glove side for his 3rd career goal, 2nd of the campaign.
Season high 7, maybe 8 from Riker Lee on cue. Riker Lee undressing Pearson, and it's a snowman for Michigan State. 8-2 with 5:05 to go.
The Irish now completely undone. Last guy you want to turn the puck over to inside your blue line. And this is just pure skill of Riker Lee. Takes quite a hit after he puts it in. But Luke Pearson has been left to the mercy of this talented Michigan State group of forwards. He's a 1st-round draft pick. Is Riker Lee.
Here tonight, game 2 of the series, looking for more. Russell, Martone, Russell. Pearson got over, made the stop with 4:41 to go. Ohio State, Penn State coming up when we're done. We'll get you to that shortly after. This one is a final. Jarecki carries in, and the time winds down.